Hi drummers, hope you're well. Quick talk through for you here of the drum part from Rolling in the Deep by Adele. It's a really lovely part, man. I think this is really tasteful. What I think this is a study in is levels, like intensity. It's a kind of simple part. Like I said in my little playthrough, which I'll link to in the description of this song, I think it's around a sort of grade 2, if you're thinking drum grades. Like a drummer who's been playing for a little while, a few months, I guess, would be able to generally get this one going. But it's really about intensity, man. Not complexity, but intensity. It builds. Every now and again, like another level comes in, like the hi-hat will just change, or the snare drum will come in halfway through the verse, or at one point the snare drum switches to all 4 beats in the bar. I really love the way it just goes from one section to the next, building the excitement and the intensity. I'm not going to talk about every single tiny nuance of drum fills here. I'm just going to take you through the main grooves, man. So this is for a drummer who just sort of wants to get up and running with this song. As ever, the drum ninja, who seems like a really cool guy and a brilliant resource, man, brilliant website for drum charts, has got a full chart of this. And I will link to that in the description as well. Seems brilliant, man. Spot on drum chart. When the song starts, it's guitar on its own. Then you've got the verse, which is just guitar and vocal. Eventually, when the drums kick in, you'll hear this on the track, we've got. Hopefully you'll be alright with this one. Bomb, 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 bomb on the kick drum. So 4 quarter notes in the bar, 4 crotchets. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pre-chorus, the scars of your love remind me of us, that bit, that goes. So we're playing like a sort of gospel feel here. The kick keeps going on every beat, and the hi-hat here plays on the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's kind of a funny one. It's not a hugely complicated groove, but it can be a bit tricky if you've never played it before. Massive shout out to anybody who did the old Trinity Rock and Pop initial grade syllabus, Black Betty by Leadbelly, man. Remember that? Those days? We remember, yeah, man. Those were the days. Cool. So that's basically the vibe. On the second bar, each time of a little 2-bar phrase, on the last hi-hat hit, the and of beat 4, you open it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'll also link in the description to my little video, like a workout for the grade 2 drummer for opening and closing the hi-hat. It'll help you develop that skill. Play a little roll going into the chorus. This is, we could have had it all rolling in the deep. Now this is a 4 on the floor, straight 8s feel, man. Kind of uptown funk style. It actually has on, again, it's a little sort of 2-bar phrase. In the second bar, an open hi-hat on the and of beat 3. So the 2-bar phrase. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And again. So with all these grooves, you can just sort of take them out, sit on them for a little bit, groove them around, get them going. That's the chorus. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. It's 8 bars. When the next verse comes in, the second verse, which is baby, I have no story to be told. That is. In other words, it's the same as the first verse was. Umpa, umpa, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But something really cool happens. Now this is like I was referring to at the start there, these sort of levels, the intensity build. In the second half of the verse, where the lyric is, think of me in the depths of your despair, that bit, I think, if you're following the little drum ninja chart, this is the start of page 2, the snare drum now drops in on the 2 and the 4, giving you like a disco style beat. So first half of the verse. So to get the main groove going there, yeah, it's a little bit more work, I would say. That's a definite grade 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So 4 on the floor kick drum, snare 2 and 4, and offbeat hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you need to with that one, program it in, man. Show your hands and your feet, 1 note at a time, how that works. Kick drum, hi-hat, kick and snare, hi-hat, kick drum, hi-hat, kick and snare, hi-hat. man, if I had a penny for every time I've seen a drummer like try and go too quick when learning a groove like that. Just show it to your hands and your feet a little bit first, man. You'll get that. Cool. And then the pre-chorus comes in. Now this time, again, the intensity builds, and here the snare drum is on all 4 beats. So this is the second time round, the pre-chorus, The Scars of Your Love. Same lyric, second time. Yep, Scars of Your Love, Remind Me of Us. Yeah, same lyric. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically here, kick and snare locked together. With 8th notes on the hi-hat. We then go to another chorus. So far we've gone intro, verse, where we came in halfway through, pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, pre-chorus, chorus. If you're following the Drum Ninja chart, just watch out because it's got a DSL coder. At that point you need to go back to the chorus on the first page. There's a little jump there. So the chorus, same as before. Then the bridge comes in, or the middle 8. Now the big difference here is the hi-hat goes a little bit trashy, not hugely, but a little bit trashy here. And again, a really classy touch. I think that just gives that extra little bit of intensity to the groove, man. It's basically the chorus groove. So you're still playing 4 on the floor. That little bit trashy, lift up that left foot a little bit, drive it along. Very cool. I'll play the whole bridge or middle 8 section. And then we got the breakdown. There are some hand claps here, which, you know, I'm working on the assumption that when you're playing the kit part, you won't be doing it at the same time. Same with the tambourine and the other sections. They would be overdubs in the studio, like not played at the same time. If you're playing this with your band, of course, you could attempt to play the tambourine and the clap, or probably more likely to get someone else to do it at the same time. That'd be cool. So this is the breakdown bit, where it's just the drums and the vocals, I guess. This goes back to the verse groove, right? And then we just drop out for a few bars. What happens is when it comes back in, well, on the dropout there's some little decorative like cymbal rolls, man. Nothing to worry about too much, but it's a nice little light tip of the stick on top of the cymbal little rolls. We come back into the outro, which is going to be a switch to the ride cymbal. Watch out for that. With a 2-bar build-up, man. A 2-bar crescendo. This goes. I think this would be a really nice bit to like nail note for note, man. First bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and starting quiet, getting louder. Floor tom, snare drum, kick, locked together on the 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second bar, so the bar before the outro now. So 1 and 2 and kick drum keeps driving along. 3 and 4. All right, I'm going to play that 2-bar phrase that leads you into the outro one time again. I'll do one for luck, man. Okay, and the outro even is on the ride cymbal now, and it's still 4 on the floor, so it's basically the chorus groove again, but you're on the ride. finish the thing off on the beat one, man. So what I've done there, just gone through and recapped the main grooves. We've not, again, dwelt on the detail of every drum fill, but this is just if you want to get the song up and running, man. So quick recap, from the top of the tune, I'll rattle all the way through. Guitar intro, first half of the verse we don't play, second half of the verse, pre-chorus, The Scars of Your Love. Then the chorus, a 4 on the floor, straight 8s feel. Then the second verse, same as the first, no it's not, same as the pre-chorus. Second half of the first verse, snare drum drops in, 2 and 4. Pre-chorus, snare drum, all 4 beats in the bar, The Scars of Your Love. Another chorus, just the same, second chorus, just the same as the first, 4 on the floor, straight 8s feel. Then the middle 8 or the bridge, same as the chorus but slightly trashy hi-hat. To build that intensity. Then the breakdown, first 8 bars like the verse. Then 6 bars of drop out, little tasteful, simple decoration, 2-bar build up into the outro. Outro, 16 bars, 4 on the floor, ride cymbal. Finishing on. At the end, man. Lovely stuff. So, great tune to play, perfect little one to do. Go for it, man. What a lovely tune to play. Comes around again and again at sort of gigs I do. I've played a lot of weddings, I play a lot of parties, like sleazy corporate gigs. Man, I played all sorts of gigs where it's just music for dancing. And ever since that tune came out, that has been on the list, man. That comes around again and again and again. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to try to remember all the things to say. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please, or if you're going to subscribe and you want to see one of these videos each day, which is how often I record them in a minute, click the little bell icon and you'll get notified every time I upload one. Please follow Mike Barnes Drums on Instagram and Facebook. Please visit my Amazon shop. That's a brilliant way of supporting this channel. Amazon.co.uk/shop/Mike Barnes Drums. All of these links are in the description below, by the way. That's a brilliant way of supporting the channel because it's all the drum stuff that I recommend. So drum heads, drumsticks, grip tape, headphones, cymbals, hardware, books, percussion, cowbells, tambourine, all that sort of stuff. All the stuff I'd recommend. And it doesn't cost you any more than it would cost to buy on Amazon anyway, but a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the profit comes towards this channel, helps it keep going, so that'd be awesome. Helps me keep going, put these videos up for you. And thanks as always to all the amazing people who buy me a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee. Appreciate that no end. I need coffee in this game. Thanks so much. Any questions about that or anything else, give us a shout and see you soon.